The head of the CDC played the role of hamburger patty today as he was pounded, grilled, and seared by members of Congress who are outraged that this thing is getting out of control.
It's not a drill. People's lives are at stake, and the response so far has been unacceptable.
We don't wait until the bullets start flying to figure out whether our war plan is going to work.
Don't you think we ought to at least restrict travel of dogs?
Meanwhile, Senator Ted Cruz told John Allen of Bloomberg Politics that the White House's Ebola policy was being driven by political correctness. He also said that Congress should reconvene and vote on a travel ban to some West African countries, a proposal now favored by 45 members of Congress, the vast majority of them Republicans. Mark, I'm curious whether you think that we are now in a phase of full-on, full-out fear-mongering, or whether these are responsible reactions to what's happening.
John, I stand second to no person I know in being critical of Congress when they do fearmonger and demagogue. I think in this case, for the most part, what's happening is a co-equal branch of government is trying to whip the executive branch into shape, trying to respond to public opinion. There are some things that have been clearly irresponsible, but for the most part, I think the administration is getting a criticism, some oversight from Congress. I think most of it's fine and good for the public.
I got to say, I'm all for oversight, and I'm all for criticizing the administration where necessary, but I got to say it's still the case that Ebola is unlikely to become a pandemic in the United States. It's going to have a lot more people who are going to die of the flu here than from Ebola in the end, and a lot of the stuff that's going to feed into the campaigns worries me a little bit, or more than a little bit, that fear-mongering is very much on the rise. Although Americans are obviously jittery about the spread of Ebola, it's not like they're in full panic mode. I mean, it's not like most people think that the country is going to hell in a handbasket or anything.
58% of Americans say that they think that things in the world are going, quote, to hell in a handbasket. That was the question.
Amazingly, that actually was the question in that Fox News poll. It's hard to believe.